and welcome to another episode of Glenmaroch Lane. In this episode, I'm going to show you the latest update regarding what we've done. Now, in the camera, you can probably see that the actual canopy here now has been added with, compared to the one that's next to it, we've added now some ridge tiles in plastic art, as you can see. It's also been painted. It was primed first and then obviously painted on top, and then I've also painted the actual ridges on top and obviously on the sides as well. And as you can probably show you in a minute, you can see I've also painted underneath as well. Now what we're going to do with this is those legs aren't going to be the ones that's going to be on. We've actually brought some tubing, which we're going to take these legs off, put tubing on, and put a slightly thicker one on the bottom. And then basically once we've probably added the tubing, we're then going to add, and then going to paint them into the blue bottom bit and then the white towards the top, to give the colour for the ScotRail blue. So, and also as well as Mark's going to take this home and actually put lights on for me, wire them up, and then bring it back, and then I'll get the legs sorted out, and we'll then get them painted up, and that'll be the first canopy done. Also, as you can see, that I've also added some benches. Again, we're painted up. They've all just been added recently, and you maybe out see in the shot as well that we've got these new lights put in. Again, obviously painted in the ScotRail blue. So that's that one. That one's done. Well, will be done when it's finished. And like I say, obviously you can see compared to the other one, needs obviously painting up. Needs the ridges added in as well on top of that. And as you can see probably as well in the shop, we've actually added, I've added newer yard lights, because the original ones were slightly smaller, and to be honest, one to my satisfaction. So we just recently added these onto it now, and actually Mark has just wired them up, and as you can see now we've got them fully lit. Also added to the update, we've added, I don't know whether this is in the last update or not, but the actual maintenance and fueling part, again, has got lights underneath. Got those from West Hill Wagon Works, and Mark, again, obviously he's a whiz when it comes to these lights. When it comes to electronic light wise, I am rubbish, but when Mark gets involved, he does a cracking job of these lights, and has also concealed the wires as well. So Mark added these lights from West Hill Wagon Works, wired them up, the LEDs, same with the fueling part as well. That's got lights underneath there. Again, they were all wired up onto the LEDs, onto the resist underneath and that. So yeah, and then also as well as, which I don't think was in the other shot, in the other last episode, we've now added lights to the shed as well, which again Mark has added. And next to the shed we've got the same lights, 2 of these for the yard. We've also again wired up the actual mess room, which has got very tiny lights into them. That's been wired up. So as you can see, we've progressed quite a fair way since the last episode. But like I say, the best thing that's going to happen soon now, will be the actual lights under the canopy. Once them lights are wired up under the canopy, you'll see a massive difference again underneath here. yeah, so another thing that we've actually done recently is wired up this footbridge. Now, as you can see, again, Mark, as always, has wired up the lights, which look absolutely brilliant. So I'm well pleased with this. So basically, obviously, you can see the actual magnets underneath there. So as soon as we put it onto the platform, snaps into place, it comes on. There we go. And as you can see, it's well lit. So yeah, that's been done. We've also added the light to the platform there, which is part of the system. And I think we've added another signal here, but we need to actually get all this wired up yet. But as you can see, it's looking hunky-dory. So as you can see, all the lighting is done. Signalling is done, but needs to be wired up. We've got the cabinets which are done. All we've got to do is put another ground signal in here, get that in place, and then basically probably get onto the ballasting after that. But as you can see, that's all complete. Also, as well, if you notice, we've actually added more lights for the pathway here, which was really nice. We've added those just recently, and 2 here as well. So that makes a hell of a difference. But yeah, that's complete for there. But still a lot more to do yet, as you know. Once everything is wired up, the next job then will be to get the automation done, because that's the biggest step we've got to do. Once we can get the automation sorted out and we get all that wired up, then we can start adding the ballast. Because we had a few issues as well just recently. The point in the last episode, if you may have seen one of the running shots, the point underneath the bridge was giving us issues, kept derailing for some reason or other. Some locals go with it, others locals didn't. So what we decided to do was completely take that up, put a right hand point in, but further away from the bridge so that we can access it if there's any issues. And now that we've laid that in, which you'll see in the shot, we've actually it now runs miles better, and the locals have no issues whatsoever over these points and that. So when you see the running shots, you'll see the difference in that where the point is from where it is under the bridge to where it is now. So on that point, yeah, it's coming on really, really well. We will discuss with you as well what the stock is at the time it's due to come in. I've got more locals to be added in the very near future. But as for the layout, as you can see, it has well and truly moved on a fair way. But we've still got a lot more to do. But yeah, Mark, his wiring is absolutely superb. If it wasn't for him, I'd actually struggle. But it makes such a difference when this is on and when this is running. And when we actually turn the lights out, you'll see a massive difference when we did the running sessions and stuff. So with that, I don't think there's much more I can tell you in a minute. But I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, and I look forward to it. Hope you send me any comments or whatever you want to do. Hope you can subscribe for me as well, and like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.